I wanted to present some books from Buddhist literature, from Buddhist teachings, which are just helpful in practice, in meditation, and in cognition of Buddhist thought and realization, like that. So first book is Advice from the Lotus Born. About teachings of Padmasambhava Guru Rinpoche, famous Buddhist teacher in 7th century, who came from India, they say he was born in the lotus in Uddiyana. These are teachings about many things he taught. Next is Vajra speech. By Turku Urgen Rinpoche. These are short maxims, short teachings in a nutshell of Dzogchen teachings by this author, famous Tibetan Lama, monk. Also, I would recommend Songs of Naropa by Drango Rinpoche, like this. Drango Rinpoche, Songs of Naropa. It is teachings of Mahamudra about mind nature, understood in Tibetan style. Next would be Natural Great Perfection, Dzogchen Teachings and Vajra Songs by Nyosur Khenpo and Lama Surya Das. This is Dzogchen, famous Tibetan teaching of Nyingma tradition about the nature of reality, about union of Rigpa and Kunshi, union about awareness and space, like that, pure awareness or thought-free awareness in space, about this. Like this. Also, I recommend, it is a thick book, but very good book, easy to read. Songs, the 100,000 Songs of Milarepa. Milarepa was Tibetan saint who got rounded up by Malpa, his teacher, pretty thoroughly. He got jeep from his teacher, and later attained enlightenment. This is like this. 1,100 songs of Milarepa. I have also two books from Bon tradition. First is Hard Drops of Dharmakaya, about Bon Dzogchen, written by Sarja Tashi Gyaltsen, with commentary by Robon Tenzin Namtak, famous contemporary teacher of Bon tradition in Nepal, like this. And final Tibetan teaching book, it will be Tibetan Yoga of Dream by Tenzin Wangyal Rinpoche. Here it is in Polish, like this. The Tibetan Yoga of Dream and sleep is famous practice of Tibetan Buddhism, which is practiced by thousands of yogis, has been practicing for thousands of years, for 1,400 years almost. It started from teachings of Padmasambhava and prolonged during this long period of time, and this practice today in Tibet, like that. I have also books from Zen and Chan, Japanese Zen and Chinese Chan, also Korean Seon, like Three Pillars of Zen by Philip Kapleau, Teaching, Practice and Enlightenment, like this. These are teachings of Yasutani Roshi and Harada Roshi, two famous Japanese Roshis, contemporary Roshis from 50s, like that, in Japan, from Japan. I have also contemporary works of about Zenkei Shibayama. A flower doesn't talk. Zen essays. Like that. From Japanese teachers, I also want to mention Dogen Zenji, the founder of Japanese Zen in Japan, and his masterpiece work of art on meditation and koans, Shobogenzo, Master Dogen's Shobogenzo, translated by Gudo Nishijima and Chodo Cross, like that. Shobogenzo. Also from Korean Seon teachings, I would recommend book Tracing Back the Radiance, Chinul, Korean Way of Zen. Chinul was one of the pioneers of Korean Zen, and his teachings characterized with clarity of thinking and simple, down-to-earth language, which is very unique at that time of period of his life. The Kuroda Institute. Like that. Next would be The Mirror of Zen, the classic guide Buddhist practice by Zen Master Sosaken, by Boep Young. This is basic teachings of Chogi order in Korean Zen. And here is what my Zen master Sung Sang is rooted in his teachings. And finally, I have three books of Zen master Sung Sang. Only Don't Know, selected teaching letters from Zen master Sung Sang. These are letters he had used to write letters to students on all kinds of topics, subjects of Zen, not only Zen but of life, everyday life, like that. And he was writing these letters back, and I also was pen pal of his, and was writing to him for 24 years till his death. His still expiration day. The famous book of his, I think first book he wrote would be Dropping Ashes on the Buddha, the teachings of Zen Master Sun San, compiled and edited by Stephen Mitchell. This is a book like this. These are his teachings on Zen, his style teachings about Don't Know and Primary Point teachings. And we have also The Whole World is a Single Flower. These are Koan teachings, a set of 365 koans for everyday life, with questions and commentary by Zen Master Sun Sang, and forward by Stephen Mitchell. This is like this. The world is a single flower. You can say the world is a single thought, like that. And we have Chinese also, Chan Masters heritage, Zen Chinese heritage, the Masters and the Teachings by Andy Ferguson. It's a fat book. You have all Chinese Chan here. Like that. This is Chinese Chan teachings based on questions and answers. The monk coming or somebody, layman coming to Chan master, or just casual encounter. And asking questions and Chan master short answers for the questions, like that. And my final recommendation of literature worthy of reading and study and practice these teachings which are included in those books would be a complete works of Lao Tzu, Tao Te Ching, and Hua Hu Ching. Translation and elucidation by Taoist master Ni Hua Ching. Like that. This is Master Ni Hua Ching. So there are much more books to read, but these couple of books, several books are the best, in my opinion, if you wanna succeed in your Zen meditation, in your practice, in your progress, making progress for just for your life and attaining enlightenment, or just approaching enlightenment, if not attaining enlightenment, like that.